Hey everyone, welcome to our Zoom video. I am so excited to be joined by Rachel Epp. And Rachel Epp is actually a great friend of mine and an entrepreneur and exceptional boss babe doing incredible things. And locally, which is always so cool. I mean, I've had a chance to interview a lot of different people lately, and it's always great to come and interview people that I know personally, that I've been able to see get out there and just really like kill it in our local area, and that I get to see personally grow, and so it's awesome. So thank you for joining us, Rachel. And Rachel's the owner of Mrs. Clean, Classy Bitch, and Bear. And I will let Rachel tell you a little bit about herself, and then we're going to get into some questions, and hopefully we can glean some business insights from Rachel.
Absolutely. For starters, I'm an entrepreneur, so I can drink wine while I work. It's like hashtag so important to me. So that's, I think, why I'm an entrepreneur. No, I'm just kidding. Couldn't stand a punch clock. That's the truth. So about me, I've been in the cleaning industry for about 18 years. I started super young. I've always owned Mrs. Clean maid service. Do residential, small commercial cleaning. In 2017, I started a chemical-free cleaning product line called Bear because it is like completely bare. It's all ingredients that you would recognize, you know what you're using in your home, and it's taken off like crazy. But somewhere in the middle of Mrs. Clean and Bear, I had this vision for a company called Classy Bitch Co. And actually, Shauna, it happened after your Haste and Hustle conference. So do you want the story for that?
Yeah, I do.
The story is I came home from volunteering at your conference and running around like a crazy person for about 4 days, and was so inspired by the whole thing. Found myself on Gary Vaynerchuk's website, purchasing his hoodies, and thinking to myself, like, why am I buying somebody else's stuff? Like, it doesn't even have what I want on this stuff. Maybe I'll just create my own line. Got out of bed when I should have been sleeping after working so hard, and whiteboarded a brand new business idea. I think I called you the next day with this idea. And it just so happens to be taking off as well. We launched it for the Christmas season. And we're selling Classy Bitch Co. Mugs and keychains for the hustlers in people's lives this holiday season.
Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, you know what? Now that you say it, I do remember the story, and so yeah, thank you for sharing that, because that's pretty funny, and I like that it's tied back to my event. So that's cool. That's so great. You know, I love hearing, that people attended my event, and I get these stories all the time, actually. Sometimes sometimes they were right close to the event, and then someone would phone me and say, oh, this is what I learned, this is what I met, and this is what I got to do, and this is how I built my business. And then I still hear stories, like even today I heard about, a couple people that met at my event and they did business together, and I was like, oh, I had no idea. So that's always nice to know that things like that happen.
It is, and it just hasn't been the right time to launch this business up until now, because Bear has taken off like crazy, and that business just needed all of my attention for the last 12 months. So now going into 2019, we have a third brand to add to like the Rachel Epp portfolio, I guess.
I'm not sure how much wine you've had, but you've skipped a year, we're going into 2018.
Oh, I haven't had that much wine. You're right, 2018. No, not that much wine. I'm going to keep drinking until I get it right, though, Shauna.
All right, do it. Awesome. Well, thanks again for being here. Of course, I love having you on. And Rachel has a great personality and always is lots of fun. So we get to...
That's what they say until they date me.
Exactly. Here we go. So it's nice to always have professional friends who are able to make you laugh when you're going through stressful situations, or just when you're going through good stuff. So yeah. So I want to know, one thing I want to know about you, because I know how hard you work, And I know that you are the person who does everything at the beginning, because that's how we all start out. We all have to do, wear every hat. And I know Damon John always says that, when you start your business, you're the accountant, you're the creative designer, you're everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Receiving everything. And so it hit me the other day when I knew you were shipping out your product and you were handwriting thank you cards, and it was midnight, and you had a trade show the next day or whatever. It was so much happening in the past few weeks. And so I know you're such a hustler. So I want to know from you what you feel what your definition of hustle is.
My definition of hustle, I think at the end of the day, it's just doing what needs to be done until it's completed. The end result is always servicing the customer. I think in any business as an entrepreneur, there's always a customer, whatever that looks like. Mm-hmm. And just you have to get done what needs to be done to service your customer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
with that, like whatever that is. So if I come home and I'm shipping and receiving, or I come home and batch, or I'm doing some accounting, a lot of this stuff I do delegate out, but if it didn't get done that day for any reason, I hustle.
Yeah, that's right. Even right now, I mean, look at this situation. I mean, it's 10:55 at night. We're recording this video, so it's tomorrow, and I have to be in London at 9 a.m. So I got 2 hours to get there. So I knew I had to get this done tonight, and so I agree.
It's the hustle.
Sometimes it's just a matter of working at odd hours. And Brandon Steiner, I interviewed him yesterday, and he was saying, there really is no work-life balance as an entrepreneur. There's just there's
seasons of work-life balance. I have seasons of work-life balance. So what that looked like for me was this summer when my daughter was off from school. I was able to work from home and batch bear from home and be with her quite a bit, but then be done by 3:00 and spend the rest of the afternoon with her.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But she goes to bed and I go back to work. It's 10:55 and I'm still working tonight. Like
exactly.
So the hustle also, like I said, just getting it done. Like when I won the kiosk at the mall, there were some nights I would finish a 12-hour day, come home, unpack, maybe batch some more soap that sold out, and be up for an additional 4 or 5 hours working before going to bed and going back for another 12 or 15-hour day. Like, and that's the season though. That was a 2-week period of my life. It wasn't any longer.
Because we don't want to. I've never been one to say, I want people to, work around the clock and burn themselves out, because it's also important, and you're going to learn this at Generation Now, that it's still important to keep your health in mind. And try to focus on that a little bit, and be very careful that you're not burning yourself out or causing yourself so much stress that you can't think straight and you can't focus and can't build your business properly.
And
there's definitely, like you say, seasons of like exceptionally long hours, and then there's days and weeks where you're trying to balance it a little bit differently, or you're trying to just you sometimes, like you say, it's not like a 9 to 5, it's a 9 to 3, and then
a 9 to 5 would be easy.
I know. Although I think I'd be bored.
I think I'd be bored too. I think that the 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. at the mall kiosk, that was pretty easy. I was like, I get to stand here. I have a home for 12 hours. I have food and I can pee whenever I want. Like, that was the best. The kiosk life was the best.
Mm-hmm.
So it was easy 12 hours a day.
Yeah, that's funny. I actually helped you with that booth, and I
did
the same thing. I'm like, this is so relaxing.
We had a spot
on my business, so I was like, my mind was like, okay, I got all these emails to write and all this work to do, and I was just staying there helping you. So that was
I think the hustle too is not just concentrating on your own hustle, but sometimes when you have another hustler in need, you go help that other hustler because the life, the demands. Like you helping me at the kiosk, you showed up along with some other female hustlers, and it became a community hustle for my business, and I just thought that was so amazing, and I'm forever grateful, right? And I just think because we know the life and we know the struggle of the long hours, we pitch in for other people.
Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely true. Okay, so I want to know a little bit, because you have a business where you have a number of employees, and we have a lot of young people out there with different ideas of what it looks like to get into the workforce, and what employers are looking for and what they need to be doing to prepare to work, because not everyone is going to go out and be an entrepreneur. So
Yes.
what do you think are some like key traits that employers are looking for in strong employees? And this could be like, not just obviously within the cleaning industry, like in any industry, and just some like strengths that they're looking for, and key traits.
I personally love people with integrity. Just where they have a strong core of what's right and what's not right, and they will go above and beyond for our customers as if it was their own customer. That's really important to me. Common sense without being cheeky. It's just so amazing, and it's hard to come by. Like, you don't always find employees with that in them,
that's true.
Something that's learned. And just love for the community, like whether that be the actual community or the community that we've created in the company, just having a love for the community and being a part and engaging in the community as a whole.
And now, when you say community, the local community or just the industry community? Or
I think I should take that back. I think more the culture that we've built with the business, right? And just being a part of things. And, if somebody's child is sick and they can't come into work, just like being willing to step in and be there for that person as part of our community.
Yeah. So, I mean, those to me are sort of entrepreneurial traits, I think.
They are.
Even though, and I know that for myself, and I talk to people about this all the time, from C-suite executives right on down to small business owners. And it's common to see people looking for entrepreneurs to hire. And it sounds kind of contradictory, but what they want is people who have that self-motivation or intrinsic motivation, and the people who take the business, whatever it is, even if they're working for something like IBM or Apple or something like that, they want people to take personal pride in the business.
That's exactly what it is, right? Just having some, like, showing up is always great. Like, show up for your shifts. I'm so happy when that happens. Very unhappy when they don't show up for work, but that doesn't happen anymore. You know what I mean? Like, that's 20 years ago in the business. We've built such a culture that people seek us out to come and work for us now. But these girls are amazing. Like, they do have the integrity. They have, a lot of them have stories, right? I like somebody that's real. I like somebody that's coming to work for me because not only are they a good fit for us, but we're a good fit for them in their lives too. So just having a story and being willing to share that with us and allowing us to work around that as part of their, as part of like just being their employer, because work is a huge chunk of your life, even if it's only 40 hours a week. It's a huge chunk of your life. And you should be happy doing what you're doing, or happy working for the people that you're working for.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think that's great. And I think you've done a very good job of developing that in your company. So
as I haven't paid you, as I forgot for your kiosk work.
I'm not that about it. It's a barter. It's a barter. So my last question is, I know you so well, and so I see,
I'm so scared now.
A lot of people that are going to watch this video are not necessarily going to know you. And so what you don't know about Rachel is that she is very good at using her humor and her like very outgoing, gregarious personality to attract customers, to build a community. She's very caring and giving back. And so I just want to know, like, what is it about you and what you know about business that caused you to sort of develop this personal brand online, to help build your business? Like, what do you see as the value there, and how do you kind of How do you?
I don't even know where it all started. I just remember knowing that as Facebook grew bigger, it had an impact with people within the whole realm of building relationships. I just figured that out. And knowing that if somebody's looking for a cleaning service, they've already heard it from their friends 3 or 4 times to hire our service, so they already feel safe hiring us. I just figured this out. So about 4 or 5 years ago, I decided to clean up my Facebook page. You are getting a cleaned up version, Shauna, can you believe it? But to clean up my Facebook page, open it up to the public, post publicly, friend anybody and everybody, add our clients on there, and just really build those relationships. And the truth is I do care. I honestly care what your kids are doing and your grandkids and what's going on and what your tree looks like at Christmas. I actually do care about this stuff. And I think as I built my business, I wasn't in the office as much talking to clients. So it was my way of staying connected with my customers. Mm-hmm. And I love it. And like every day I'm talking to somebody that's using my service, and it's exciting for me. I love that I can put a name to a face, or their children, or wish them a happy birthday because I get a notification. I never remember without that notification. And I message people all the time just to say happy birthday, Sarah. Like I love that I have that capability and a space to go and do that in. Mm-hmm. Let me answer your question.
Yeah, no, it totally does. And I think it's, I was talking to someone recently, and they were saying to me, when with regard to building a community online, it's all about deep, not wide, right? So, you spend time having conversations, sending people messages, like commenting and sharing and all those things, as opposed to just click, click, click through all the, adding people, right? And so, yes, it's great to have a water hose of people, or do you want to have like a core group of people who are actually engaging and working with you? So I think there's a little bit of value in both things, but I think you do a very good job of curating a very engaged audience.
I mean, you can have 5,000 friends, but if you're not engaging with them, they're not going to see your post and you're not going to see theirs. Like, you have to actually engage with these people.
Yeah, exactly.
And I do.
Yeah, no,
I don't.
That's great.
Every day I try to take just a little bit of time and go on there and actively engage and say happy birthday, or oh, your kid is so cute, or Merry Christmas, or anything. It doesn't take much, but you're top of mind then.
Yep, absolutely.
And I do care. This community I live in, you live around here too, I'd have nothing if it wasn't for these people that support me. And I know that every day. So it's a blessing to be able to be a part of their lives on the social media bandwagon, right?
So, it's so true.
And you can do these face-to-face things, or you can send them a happy birthday video in Messenger. That's exciting as well. So
yeah,
I think I did that one right, the social thing.
You did. You do a great job of it. And I think it is an extension of who you are, because I know you do care.
Instagram, no, I really had to try hard at that this year, 2017. I've had to like Google how to use Instagram, and I took an Instagram little course online, and I've had to learn how to use Instagram.
Yeah.
But I've got a good handle on that now too.
I know. I'm like one platform at a time. I'm like really into LinkedIn right now, and I'm like going hard on it.
But you're killing LinkedIn. I have no clue. I can't even check my messages on there.
I was checking your messages for you.
Oh, good.
When I had your iPad that one day.
Oh boy.
I was like, okay, you want to follow all these people.
I gotta sort LinkedIn out next year. It's on my list.
I'll help you. Awesome. Well, Rachel, it's been great having you on my show. And so Rachel is doing our giveaway for today. And
I'm gonna see the prize.
Yeah, so you can show the prize.
Oh my God.
So, you'll see the post about this. So in order to win the prize, you have to like and share the post. That you'll see on our Facebook, our LinkedIn, our Twitter, and our Instagram. So yeah, Rachel, go ahead and show us what it is.
Okay. So I got a little Classy Bitch Co. Package. First of all, you're going to get a Good Things Come to Those Who Hustle mug. It's one of my favorites for sipping my caffeine in the morning. You're going to get a Good Things Come to Those Who Hustle keychain and a metal print. I love these. It doesn't do justice in the video, but you can hang it on your wall or you can lean it. They're just super cute. I like them. And they're made out of recycled metal by a local gal. So
Awesome.
I do everything local.
I know you do. It's awesome. So that's the prize for today that you can win. And so go ahead and share and like our stuff, and keep watching because we have giveaways every day. And check out Rachel's page as well. Go and like and follow her. I will tag her in this, and follow her too. She's doing giveaways as well.
You can follow me personally on Facebook, Rachel Epp, or Instagram. It's just Classy Bitch Co.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to just turn this off. And thanks for coming. And we will see you soon.
Over and out.
Bye, everyone.